The stone colossi of Easter Island look so monumental it seems they could stand for thousands of years. But that's far from the truth. They're being quietly destroyed by wind, sun, and seawater. Even cows damage them, rubbing their sides against the statues. Easter Island, located in the Pacific Ocean, is one of the most remote inhabited islands in the world, 2,300 miles from the coast of Chile, to which it belongs. It is widely known for its stone statues. These were carved between 1200 and 1500 AD by the island's native inhabitants, the Rapa Nui, to honor the memory of their ancestors and early chiefs. They call these statues Moai. Nearly 1,000 Moai continue their silent watch over the Pacific, yet many could disintegrate within a single generation. The next moments expose the precise forces driving that collapse, and the unusual coalition of islanders and scientists deploying lasers, chemistry, and ancestral craft to halt it. On the island, almost 1,000 Moai pepper the landscape like slightly tipsy chess pieces. Some tower 20 meters, others barely reach a basketball hoop. Roughly 200 stand on ceremonial platforms called ahu, their backs to the sea, eyes locked on the villages they once protected. The rest flop on hillsides, half-finished or abandoned mid-transport, frozen forever in ancient traffic jams. From around 1200 to 1500 CE, Rapa Nui carvers chiseled these ancestors out of volcanic cliffs, then dragged them across the island with ropes, sweat, and nerve. Modern experiments show the feat was even cleverer than once thought. In 2012, archaeologists demonstrated that an 18-person crew using 3 ropes could walk a 5-ton replica Moai upright for 100 meters, proving the statue's bulbous bases and forward-leaning bellies were design features, not flaws. The statues have been deteriorating since the moment they were created. But in the last 50 years, the decay rate is accelerating. Why? What suddenly supercharged the slow grind into a sprint? Meet volcanic tuff, compressed ash masquerading as stone. In geological terms, it's a sponge. Light, porous, eager to guzzle salty mist, every droplet dries into salt crystals that expand like microscopic dynamite, popping surface grains clean off. Sunlight widens the cracks, and the wind blows tiny bits of stone away. Picture an unending stream of grit scouring the surface day and night while the stoic stone stands still. Bird droppings drizzle acid. Temperature swings flex the rock until microfractures gape. Even cows and horses join the wrecking crew, relieving an itch against a sacred ancestor's chin. And in 2020, a runaway pickup truck smashed straight into a Moai, proving humans can out-clumsy Mother Nature any day. If soft rock, livestock, and reckless drivers sound bad, climate change is about to make things even worse. Rain used to arrive politely, soaking the island in slow, steady sips. Now it shows up like a flash mob, torrential bursts followed by thirsty weeks. Drought turns grass to tinder, and in 2022, a single blaze scorched 80-plus statues overnight. Soot fused into their porous skin like a tattoo. Meanwhile, rising seas chew the coastline. Waves undermine Ahu foundations. Giants tilt seaward a fraction of an inch at a time. One guardian has edged knee-deep into the Pacific in less than a decade. Slow motion for us. Sprint speed for geology. Some Rapa Nui elders say decay is sacred. Everything lives, everything dies, so stone ancestors should return to Hanua, the mother ground. Across Polynesia, artifacts often slide back into myth. Some say fixing them feels arrogant, while others think letting them crumble is just as wrong. Tourism bankrolls local schools, clinics, and even island Wi-Fi. 100,000 visitors a year don't fly this far to photograph gravel. Identity and economy both cling to those basalt brows. While the debate simmers, a stealthy rescue mission is already on the move. illuminating each statue with thousands of laser pulses. Ever seen a 20-ton selfie scan? Buckle up. Enter SciArc, a nonprofit with enough scanning tech to make NASA jealous. Under moonlight, drones sweep LiDAR beams across every Moai, capturing every wrinkle within a millimeter. Think of it as a full-body MRI for a stone giant. By creating an exact 3D baseline of every contour, the scans let scientists detect even the tiniest new pits or cracks, revealing precisely how fast each statue is eroding. After the 2022 Inferno, UNESCO dropped a grant on a pilot project. Conservator Daniela Meza-Marchant led the spa treatment, first lifting soot with lab-grade solvents, then brushing on a breathable glaze that repels salt spray, yet lets the stone exhale. Early tests show smoother microsurfaces, slower decay, and fewer cow-driven casualties. Not bad for what's basically sunscreen for statues. Structural engineers add low seawalls beneath endangered ahu, buying perhaps 8 extra years before waves sucker punch the foundations. An extra 8 years might feel like a win or just borrowed time. Meanwhile, an even bolder plan is already taking shape. Community leader Ariki Tupano Martin proposes a radical blend of preservation and rebirth. Teach local teenagers the ancient art of Moai carving. In dust-filled workshops, apprentices shape fresh, tough blocks, while elders recite sacred proportions. Traditional silhouettes meet subtle, modern tweaks. Ancestral geometry reinterpreted by a new generation. Fast forward to 2050. Tourists snap selfies between weather-worn, soot-scarred guardians and gleaming newcomers. The island isn't freezing history, it's extending a living timeline. The real fix, it turns out, isn't purely chemical or digital. It's cultural regeneration, engraving resilience into every new block. Immortality isn't about never dying, it's about continually being reborn. Only time will show if the new statues can protect the old ones, or simply prove that heritage lives on by being remade. If you're rooting for the Moai, old and new, to witness another 1,000 sunrises, hit like, tap subscribe, and share this story. Every click widens the circle, fuels the work, and keeps these silent guardians rising where sky meets sea.